Ernie Harwell had one of baseball's iconic play-by-play voices that lit up the airwaves on a summer's night, painting verbal pictures of the national pastime. A transplanted Southerner, Harwell spent the final 42 years of his broadcasting career in Detroit as the voice of the Tigers. And in 1968, he was behind the microphone when St. Louis great Bob Gibson set a World Series record for strikeouts in a game against Detroit.
Gibson has tied the record of Sandy Koufax, 15 strikeouts in a single World Series game. Trying for number 16 right now against Cash to break the record. He takes his set position, he delivers, here's a pitch, swing and a miss, he did it!
Gibson finished the day with 17 strikeouts. Harwell was still going strong more than 30 years later, calling the final out at Tiger Stadium in September of 1999.
Tigers lead it 8-2, 2 down in the ninth inning. Jones is ready. He delivers. There's a swing and a miss. The game's over, and Tiger Stadium is no more.
Roughly 60 years before that moment, Harwell got his start after graduating from Emory College in Atlanta. He began his career as copy editor and sports writer for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. A native of Washington, Georgia, Harwell moved to radio in 1943, announcing games for the minor league Atlanta Crackers. After a 4-year stint in the Marines, Harwell returned to the mic in Atlanta. And in 1948, he became the only announcer in baseball history to be traded for a player. Branch Rickey, the legendary Brooklyn Dodgers boss, cut the deal, obtaining Harwell and his vocal talents. Harwell went on to call games for the New York Giants from 1950 to 53 and the Baltimore Orioles from 1954 to 59 before heading to the Motor City in 1960. In 1981, Harwell became the 5th recipient of the Ford C. Frick Award, which admitted him to the broadcast wing of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Harwell wrapped up his full-time play-by-play career after the 2002 season with his easygoing nature intact.
People have been good to me, and I just don't take myself too seriously. I try to take my job seriously, but not myself. And I try to relax whenever I can, and I look on life as a joyful adventure, and whatever's coming next, I'm ready for it.
After retiring, Harwell made brief guest appearances for ESPN and Fox Sports, among others. But in September 2009, Harwell stunned the baseball world, announcing he'd been diagnosed with an incurable cancer. And shortly after, he was honored by the Tigers and their fans with a ceremony at Comerica Park.
In my almost 92 years on this earth, the good Lord has blessed me with a great journey. And the blessed part of that journey is that it's going to end here in the great state of Michigan.
His wife, Lulu, was beside him for the final 68 years of that journey, part of which was spent raising 4 children. Ernie Harwell, a broadcasting legend. Jim Bell, The Associated Press.